Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Karina.
Books. Who reads the whole thing? You know what I mean?
Nerds,
can't
that's
read.
who.
Nerds. You know what we only need from a book? The first line and the last line. That's all you need to know about books.
She said it.
Wow.
I judge
Look.
every book by its cover.
I judge them all by its first line and its last line. If it can't get me there, it can't get me nowhere.
I always read the last line of a book before I
Very
decide
aggressive today.
if I want to read the thing.
Everyone, I've picked the first line and the last line of some books, and I'm going to assign it to people and see what they can glean from it.
Yeah.
So we're going to draw what we think happens in the book, right?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
A scene from the book, the cover art for the book, something about the book based on the first and last line.
Draw what you can figure out from the book from these quotes. Nathan, your first line is, Amory Blaine inherited from his mother every trait except the stray, inexpressible few that made him worthwhile.
Hmm.
And then the last line is, I know myself, he cried, but that is all.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a journey. What a
Yeah.
character journey.
Yeah.
Amory Blaine. So he's like, the only good traits he has are not from his mom.
So his mom sucked.
So his mom
Yeah.
or, because it says, Amory Blaine inherited from his mother every trait, comma, except the stray, inexpressible few, comma, that made him worthwhile. Which could also mean that it could also be the reverse. It could be like, the mom was good.
It's that comma conundrum.
I will say that this is one of my favorite books from probably my favorite author.
We only know books from their first and last lines on this episode.
Dan Brown, The Da Vinci Code.
Nope. Close though.
Dan Brown, Angels and Demons.
Nope. Again, close. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
I love that book.
I have to determine like what happens in this book. It's like some guy who's mostly bad from his mom results in him knowing himself. So maybe he's like sort of going around being like, do you know who I am?
Who am I?
Just like some people.
Help
like-
me.
Maybe his mom was like I don't know, like a goblin. Maybe he's like part goblin. Is this like
I
a
bet
fantasy
that's what
book?
it is. Yeah. I bet it's a part goblin situation.
The only things I know about literature is they either take place in like a fantasy world or like a real place.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That covers it. Yep.
That's a yes statement.
It's either fake or real.
I'll split the difference.
You are a scholar. Where's your English major now, Jacob?
I mean, if you think about it, all fiction books are kind of like a fantasy. You know what I mean? They're like the writer's fantasy.
Yeah, I feel
Whoa.
like most books are either fiction or nonfiction.
Just a personal feeling.
That's what I've noticed.
Wow. This book is like halfway in between, I think. Like this is a real person, but the author didn't like him very much, and so they were like, you're actually part goblin.
And so's your mom.
And so's your mom, especially.
Damn.
So yeah, I think he's running around like jolly old London town.
Uh-huh. I
Sure.
love that it would be in London, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like a place that could be real or fantastical.
Yeah.
Like
London.
like London.
I feel like someone named Amory would be in London.
It's me, Amory.
It's me, Amory, I am.
Hello.
And everybody's just like looking at him like, you what?
You what, mate?
Do you know who I am? I don't, mate.
I don't, mate.
Are you taking the piss?
Are you taking the piss? Oi, it be that Amory Blaine fella. Taking the piss again, he is.
Get Amory's biscuit.
This is what they say in London. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is just any old conversation on a Sunday night.
But it's good because by the end, he comes to terms.
He knows
with who
himself.
He is. Yeah.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
He does. It says, I know that it can mean, like exclaiming almost, but he does say, I know myself, he cried, but that is all.
Okay, so he's kind of a cry. He's kind
That's
of a
an
cry
exclamation.
baby.
He could be crying. You
That
don't
means
know.
he yelled it. He yelled it emotionally.
Oh my God, Jacob, we get it. You know what words mean and you can read.
Wow.
Stop
Jacob-
flexing on me.
Jacob's an English major. Wow.
I'm just getting ahead of the comments that are going to be like, actually, when cried is used in that sense, it means it was exclaimed. Instead, I'll just do it.
But then other comments will be like, you didn't make him actually cry. I'm disappointed.
If we haven't disappointed someone, then was it even a Drawfee episode?
This is someone's favorite book, and I am absolutely ruining it.
Yeah,
with
it's
this.
Yeah,
really
fine.
Yeah, Julia's
I
favorite
said that up top. I love
We're
this
getting
book.
it all out.
But Julia's not going to comment on this video.
You don't
Or
know
is
me.
she? Yeah.
Top comment from Julia.
Hey.
Damn, we should start doing that. Just getting in there right at the beginning and correcting anything we said wrong.
Oh, we should make
Yeah.
some burner YouTube comment accounts.
Yeah, my little profile picture is going to be me with like a mustache and like the glass, like different glasses.
Yeah.
So no one will know it's
different.
me.
I'm not Julia. I'm a different one.
Julia the Big.
Julia the Big.
Who are these British people, Nathan?
They're just, they're like, they probably have names like Smythley Havercourt or something.
Yeah, that one on the right is Smythley Havercourt.
Yeah.
They're described lavishly by the author, like Smythley Havercourt had tousled hair and smelled of rust. And he looked on distrustingly
He
of
looked on
Amory.
lookishly.
He looked on lookishly and said, "Oi, what's all this then?"
My God, I feel like I'm in the presence of flipping Jane Austen.
Yeah. The guy on the left is Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mr. Darcy.
From
Same
Pride and
guy.
Prejudice. Yeah,
Yeah.
same guy.
Same character.
In my headcanon, Mr. Darcy is immortal,
Yeah.
Like Dracula.
like Dracula.
Like Dracula.
If you change around the
Oh.
letters in Darcy,
Whoa.
it spells Dracula.
Yeah.
Maybe Amory Blaine's mom was a Dracula. I'll give him sharp teeth. Wait, is it Amory Blaine or Amory Blade?
Maybe he's a sword.
Yeah, I really like Amory Blade.
He's got a sword.
I'm going to send a note to the author who's long been dead to please change Amory's
to be a
name.
state.
Yeah, it's the state of...
He's the daywalker. Because he's walking around in the daytime.
Wow, I do that.
This feels like a sad quest line I'd have in the Witcher game series.
Yeah.
Like you hear
Yeah.
rumors of this goblin, maybe vampire running around this town, and you have to go help him out.
Yeah, there's Gerald.
There's Gerald.
There's Gerald of
Famous-
Rivendell.
Yep.
Famous Londoner.
Famous Londoner.
Oh, love his high ponytail.
He's very strong.
Oh, so cute.
And he's looking on like, I will witch you.
Yeah.
If this continues, I will witch you right here, right now.
The person who's controlling me right now is not going for the conversational ending to this plot line.
No. They got a itchy sword finger, and they will pull the sword trigger.
He's wearing pants, though. Let's make that clear.
Please.
Oh, okay.
No shirt, though.
No
Okay.
shirt. You gotta have those pecs out.
Yeah.
It's how he collects all the heat from the sun.
Like a plant.
Like a plant. He's basically a plant.
That's how the Witcher works.
This is the episode where we just reveal we don't know anything about anything at all.
We
Nothing.
are scholars. Clearly, I've taken a science class in my life.
I wonder if any teachers watch this program.
I mean,
And are just
statistically,
like-
I know they
probably.
Just
Yeah.
like, oh
There's
no.
a lot of teachers.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, all teachers.
Shout out to all teachers.
I'm sorry to all teachers.
My brother's
This-
a teacher.
This misinformation goes out to you.
My brother's a teacher, and he teaches English, and he does watch the show. So I can't wait for him to watch this episode. And to send me many messages.
Some flies buzzing around.
do. He doesn't have to be stinky.
He is now.
I guess his mother was also stinky.
Yeah, it's one of those traits.
His mother was a Dracula. We've established his mother was a Dracula, and so like he doesn't melt in the sun, but it does make him stinky.
You don't have to be a Dracula to do that. You just sweat.
We're all Draculas in that sense.
Huh?
Oh God, I'm a real Dracula today in this heat. Woo!
We're really intellectuals today, folks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weeks before I render this, and I'm gonna look at this and be like, "What the fuck did I? Why did I draw this?"
What did I
That's what I
mean?
always say. Is that not how we're supposed to react to ourselves?
I love no leg day squatting Witcher in the
should I
back
thi-
too.
Should I
No,
thigh
I
him
love
up a
his
little?
noodle legs.
It's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, a little
looks-
leg day.
Only one leg day. Mostly pecs.
It looks like
Yeah.
he just got off his horse, and you know when you get like sea legs and you're walking kind of wobbly, it looks
Yeah,
like
horse
he's got
legs.
that. He's got horse
yes.
legs.
He's got horse legs.
He's got them
horse
horse legs. I'll draw the horse.
It looks like he's saying his
There he
famous
is.
line. Mm,
Mm,
mm.
yeah.
Okay. I have to stop.
All right.
What is the not that I'll know it, but what is this book?
This book, again, one of my favorites. It's probably like the first book I read and went, oh, this one's for me. Because it's everything I love, sad rich people. It's This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Oh, we were close. We were close.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely close. Yeah.
Some say
In a
Dan
lot of
Brown
ways.
is the F. Scott Fitzgerald of our time.
Yeah.
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 Some say that.
Some say that.
I've heard him.
Well, I'm on this side of paradise because I'm done drawing.
Yay.
Nice.
Good work. Good work, Nathan.
Thank you.
I think F. Scott Fitzgerald would love this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He'd be flattered.
All right, Karina, are you ready?
Yeah.
The first line. It was a queer, sultry summer. The summer they electrocuted the Rosenbergs, and I didn't know what I was doing in New York.
All right.
Sounds like my average summer.
Yeah.
And the last line, the eyes and faces all turned themselves towards me, and guiding myself by them, as by a magical thread, I stepped into the room.
Wow.
Wow.
That's mysterious.
So mysterious.
very mysterious.
I like it because it's like, it's mysterious, and it's summer, and it's New York, and you have no idea what's going on. You don't know what you're doing in New York.
Okay, so there is a room.
Yes.
I get to be Julia.
By the time you get to the end of the book, you're supposed to have some idea as to what happens, what's going to happen in that room. That sounds like not an ending.
Yeah, I think it's a cop-out. Like, tell us what happened in the
Yeah.
room, but don't bother.
It's like, if I got to that in a book, I'd be like, where's the rest of this book?
Is there DLC?
They've set up that they're going into a room, and you're going to tell me you didn't bother to write what happened?
We should stop calling sequels to books sequels and start calling them DLC.
Yeah, it's story DLC. The greedy authors don't include the full story in the first book, and they have to buy more to see the whole thing.
I'm not going to draw a whole room.
Draw all of New York.
I'll have to do something.
What I like is that it can almost mean like, you know, when you just blank out and you walk onto a subway car
Yeah.
and there's just like, it's full of people, or like you've walked into a meeting and you have no idea how you got there, but you're just going in the meeting because someone told you gotta be in this meeting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember meetings, y'all?
I remember meetings. Wow.
It kind of sounds like this person took a trip to New York and then they like went to sleep no more or something.
Yeah.
And they're just like sort of confused.
And then they wrote a book about it.
To me, it sounds like a very like New York feeling that I have, which is in the summer and you get onto the subway and it's so hot and there's so many people and you're like, why didn't I just walk?
And the Rosenbergs are electrocuted.
Yeah. And I'm queer.
Yeah.
And there's eyes.
And there's eyes. Yeah, and you gotta go.
guiding me.
Invisible thread.
We all know that feeling. TFW.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just summertime in New York.
I think my why am I in New York moment was one time my parents were visiting, so we went I took them to a Broadway show and I had to catch the late train back to my apartment, and it was one of those rowdy trains. Like it took so long to get there because it was late and it was really full. Like I was just spacing out. And then I look up and realize that the person next to me just has a full-blown large bird, some sort of parrot, I believe.
Wow.
And there was a person talking to them on one of those little, like, how you say, like a hoverboard type thing, but it's only one wheel.
Oh yeah, those
Big
Hoverboard.
wheel.
those things.
Yeah, big wheel. And they were just chatting, and there was this woman kind of sitting on my other side reading like a PETA magazine and looking like so annoyed that she was on this subway. And then when the person with the parrot finally got up to like get off the subway, they were very like careless about where they were putting their bird. So he was putting it very close to this woman sitting next to me, and she starts whacking it with the PETA catalog. And I'm just like, why am I here? Why did I choose
catalog to
Why did I choose to be here?
assault an animal? That's so good.
I love this stupid city.
That's a very New York experience.
That's a New Yorker cartoon.
Yeah.
Karina, you were inside a New Yorker cartoon.
I didn't want to be there.
That was commentary.
Yeah. I'm not going to care about the space in this image. I can't do perspective.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks kind of
This
like
is what New York feels
dream.
like. Yeah.
This is like dream New York.
Yeah.
All of us who have made mistakes in New York have been in this exact mood.
I always feel like, why am I in New York whenever I'm on the subway and then someone taps me on the shoulder and I take my headphones off of my head and then they proceed to just start a conversation with me.
You don't
No.
And I'm just like, what makes you think this is okay? But also, I don't have it in me to tell you that I don't want to talk to you because I'm from the South and I can't say that physically.
Yeah.
They can
And
tell.
now I'm just stuck
I've
in
been
this
here for
conversation.
so long, and yet I'm still too nice.
Yeah. People can tell.
Yeah, I was born in this wild city. No one ever bothers me. Except for this guy who was convinced that I went to a Motorhead concert and he kept asking me questions and ignoring my answers. He was like, did you go to the Motorhead concert? And I was like, no. He goes, guys, she went to the Motorhead concert.
Sure.
He goes, are you British? And I was like, no. And he goes, guys, she's British. He was very drunk. It was great.
Well, just come from the Motorhead concert I did.
The difference is I wouldn't come out of that thinking I had a great time.
I thought it was fun.
Everything makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, he was very nice and he kept his distance and he was just very drunk. But also,
Okay.
like, I'm born to this crazy state and area. I'm used to this by now. I feel like if I come out of a situation and I don't feel threatened, it's okay. I've made it.
Okay. I get that. I'd still prefer not to. Do I want to draw a character? I've already blown my whole load on this this cool looking door.
Hell yeah.
Door.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah, this makes me feel like it's a sort of one of those like magical realism books where like it's in the city, like in real New York, but there's like weird sort of mysterious stuff that happens.
This is going to sound so gosh darn basic, but it's just what's on my mind because I was watching a video recently, but it's like the end of Scott Pilgrim.
It is like the end of Scott Pilgrim.
Where there's just a door. Sometimes you're in New York and there's just like a door.
Yeah. Sometimes
it's the door. And
sometimes there's delicious
and there's a
noodles
dark
in there.
New York force guiding you.
Yeah.
You know the one.
The door force.
The door force.
It's the force that tells you, hey, there's probably a speakeasy in there.
Or, again, delicious noodles.
Or delicious noodles.
My favorite delicious noodle place was in an alley. You have to go down this rickety, rusted staircase, and you go to this like kind of dark restaurant, and it's delicious noodles.
Dang.
Oh,
I want to go to
good.
Secret Delicious Noodles.
Yeah, me too. I just want some noodles right now.
We should do that when it's safe.
Yeah.
We're gonna do everything. Every single thing.
Hell yeah.
Everything.
I love the wild angles on this. It really adds to the dreamlike quality.
Yeah, I want to make it dreamlike. I don't want to make it accurate. That's too much work. I've given
yeah.
up.
No, it's good.
No, this is awesome.
Thank you.
This is such an artful composition.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this. I don't know what this book is.
It feels very literary, though. Like, I feel like I would see this image on the cover of a book and be like, huh.
This does look like it could be a book cover. If the book was like a weird format.
Well, it would like wrap all the way around.
Yeah, this is a full wrap.
Okay. It's like, no, it's one of them wide books. Are those a thing?
No.
Have we made that happen?
I made a wide book on Photochopped.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, yeah.
You did not like it, but you still awarded me the victory.
Yeah,
I
you're
lost
welcome.
a wide book.
You lost to wide book.
Well, you have to remember Karina didn't care about the outcome.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't remember filming that. I don't remember filming most things that we've ever done just because my brain is mush. But yeah, that especially was very like off the cuff. And I was like, what am I doing again? I can just choose who wins.
Yeah, you just pick. Just do a pick. Give it as little thought as you care to.
And I did.
Yeah, you totally picked.
Yeah, sorry, Julia.
Unbelievable.
My favorite thing about that, and here's a little peek behind the curtain. Julia actually finished hers in the allotted time, and I needed extra time.
Wow.
So
cheater.
So I really didn't deserve to win for many reasons.
We hid that in the edit and made it seem like it was all legit, but it wasn't legit.
It was not legit. It was rigged from the start.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
I want to recount.
New York is just like very cubic buildings now. I've decided I don't go out anymore. It could be.
It could be. This part of New York, certainly.
There's the New York sludge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that
New York sludge.
That drippy sludge.
From when they electrocuted the guys.
The
boys.
The Rosenbergs.
When they electrocuted the boys.
Not the boys.
My boys.
The Rosenberg twins.
The Rosen boys.
The Rosen
I don't know
boys.
what this is. This is just the vibe I got from that passage.
I mean, it really kind of fits the book, so you've done a great job.
I'm just drawing vibes today, guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
Do
again,
vibes.
suits the book so well.
I really like this bottom half of a face coming in.
Sometimes
Yeah, it's good.
you don't want to commit to drawing a character because you've drawn a bunch of weird cubic buildings and you just draw part of them because
And that's exactly the facial expression. Walking around New York just like, uh-huh. Right? Not quite smiling, not quite frowning, just like,
I'm not going to know how to walk around normally anymore once masks aren't like the norm, because I feel like I've changed the way that I hold my face when I walk around, since I can cover half of it.
I feel like there's like plenty of people that are just going to be like, actually wearing a mask is more helpful for like more reasons. So I'm just going to keep doing it.
I'm going to keep doing it. Keep my face warm in this winter.
I mean, I was already doing it beforehand because it keeps your face really warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that.
It keeps your face
that's
warm.
why I already had a mask. I was like, it was mostly for like skincare reasons because I got really dry skin. So
You had like a cool one though, I remember.
I'm just gonna stop. I feel like I'm just drawing lines.
I love
this. This is rad.
I love this
is
New
my book
York
cover.
pastiche.
It's not very literal, but it is a vibe.
It's not literal, but it's literary.
Whoa.
It's the vibe that I miss about being able to just wander around unrestrained. So here it is.
All right, you ready for the book title?
Yes.
The first and last lines that I said are from the book The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath.
Oh.
Bell jar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I never read that one.
I don't read, but I'll take note.
Well, now we've heard the first and last line, and that's reading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's all you
that's
need.
the whole book.
As we've established. Wow.
Wow,
got it.
thanks, Julia.
You're welcome.
Learning a lot today. Does she find a sword in that one?
I think so.
Then
I think she
probably
finds
read
it in the jar.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You expecting that jar to be full of bells, but there's a sword in there.
There's a sword in there.
Jacob, are you ready?
Yeah.
Your opening line is, I'm pretty much fucked.
All right. Yeah.
And the last line is, and because of that, I had billions of people on my side.
Wow. What a rags to riches tale.
Isn't that kind of like what our channel is?
Yeah, this is the Drawfee story.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whoa,
much
did we
fucked.
write a book?
Yeah.
I think so.
We did write a book. It's called
We actually did.
Draw Something Dumb.
We did. Oh, I like this, friend.
Oh. Is this
Oh.
a Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
This is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's what I decided the book is.
Yeah, this book for children begins with a hard F-bomb right off the bat.
I'm pretty much fucked.
That's why it's so popular. It's because it doesn't sugarcoat things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much fucked because I'm wimpy.
And
It's
a
me.
kid.
This is my Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I guess you could say this is my diary of a wimpy kid.
It truly was a diary of a wimpy kid. I just like the idea of like taking the two sentences together. Like, I was pretty much fucked, and because of that, I had billions of people on my side.
A real underdog situation.
Yeah.
There's no winning, but you know what? People love that.
As soon as you're fucked, it's like, yeah, people get on board.
Yeah.
It's like, what can you do?
It's very relatable to be pretty much fucked, I think. In 2021, I don't know when this book came out, but
Not 2021.
Yeah,
That's
probably
okay.
not a lot of books have come out in 2021 so far, I'd imagine, because the year's young.
'cause the year is young when we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to be given a nice shrug. Like, what can you do, man?
What can you do?
You know, sometimes.
Sometimes that's you can do.
I hope something horrible is like about to befall him in the background.
I mean, it must.
Like something very obviously terrible. He's just accepted. I love this character, Jacob. I'm on his side.
Yeah.
He's won me over.
Yeah, maybe there's just like a missile.
Oh, sure.
Just like several missiles.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh boy, I hope he survives that."
Yeah, they're just cheering him on to like move out of the way. Billions of people.
Just like 4 steps to the left, my guy.
No, they're heat seeking. They'll find me. that one's really close.
Y'all got anything else?
It's not even flinching.
They've got my DNA programmed into them, so they'll get me wherever I am.
It's kind of amazing that, he could write this in his diary at some point.
Well, I think probably what happens is the billions of people on his side are able to save him from this situation.
That's, maybe part of the book that I don't know. I haven't got around to yet.
That's true.
Ooh, spoilers.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I meant to do a spoiler alert up top.
Oh, yeah, we're spoiling all these books.
Wow. But I guess if you couldn't glean that there were going to be spoilers from me saying that we were going to do the first line and the last line, then it's on you, really.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
I don't care if you get spoiled because I'm not you.
It's good attitude.
I only care about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this kid.
It's called self-care, sweetie. It's when you only care about
I
yourself.
only care about myself and this wimpy kid who's about to get exploded.
Yeah, I mean, of course I
Maybe.
care about the wimpy kid.
Oh.
Oh, you're making it so small.
You're making it so small.
Yeah, I've realized, as I've drawn how I can sort of, don't worry, I'm getting to it. I'm
Okay.
getting to it. Everybody just shut up. Just shut up. Just nobody talk.
Just all sit silently while this happens.
Are you making a comic?
I'm not making a comic. I don't do that.
I've never made a comic.
Never.
I don't know what those are.
I was at the Motorhead concert. I don't
Yeah, I
make
was at the
comics.
I'm British, and I was at the Motorhead concert,
You're thinking of a different person.
and I have a large bird.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I do.
Is this a Zoom call?
Oh my god, that's a fun Zoom back.
Oh, that is
It
fun.
is.
It's like, oh, guys, I'm gonna have to get off the call. As you can see, I'm pretty much fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty much fucked on this one. It sucks, but what can you do? No, I think he's like on national television,
Oh,
wow.
and that's why billions of people.
I would miss it because I don't have cable.
Yeah.
But it'd be like covered like on the internet. Everyone's talking about it.
It'd be trending on the internet.
There'd be some clips up on Twitter for sure.
Yeah, on like Facebook video, it'd be like, this wimpy kid was targeted by several missiles, and you won't believe what happened next. So I think it's like, this is like at the, it's kind of like in Truman Show,
Yeah, this feels like a Truman Show.
where like all the people now are like gathered around and they're like
Yeah.
watching and they're like, oh, we have to do something to help the wimpy kid. He's so pathetic.
You guys have all chosen to put someone right in the foreground.
Yeah, I liked it when
It's a
everyone
nice
else did
theme
it.
going on here.
See, art teachers, we're professionals.
We know how
We
to
know how to do
compose.
depth. Yeah, and compose.
So they're just gonna be like, oh no.
Oh heck,
Oh,
I was
no.
rooting for that. I was rooting for that guy.
It's that kid. It's that
It's
kid
the
was
London crowd.
going to get blown up by some missiles. He is.
Yes.
All of these books are in a connected universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid is in New York.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He got lost in Vibe, New York, and
Yep.
he couldn't find his way out and ran into some missiles.
Yeah.
That were also just there.
I mean, that's why
Fighting.
you got to know the neighborhoods in New York, because, like, sometimes you will just run into a bunch of missiles and then you're pretty much fucked.
Pretty much fucked, yeah, unfortunately. Especially if you're a wimpy kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missiles can tell how wimpy you are.
Yeah.
They're wimpy seeking missiles.
Because if he was like a less wimpy kid, he might, instead of like shrugging at the camera and saying, well, nothing I can do, might be like, maybe there is something I can do. Maybe I should try.
Yeah.
He'd be more proactive.
Yeah. Maybe it's up to me to prevent the missiles that are coming for me.
That's a beautiful message.
Stop the missiles in your own life, is what I say.
Yeah.
Like, identify the missiles in your life.
We all have missiles coming at
Yeah.
us.
Just be yourself.
be yourself.
Just be yourself.
It's like a metaphorical, literal missile. Pick yourself up by your self straps.
Yeah. Don't get exploded.
And this is like indicative of all over America and London, especially.
Especially London.
Yeah, this is kind of what people are doing. They're all watching and being like, if we all believe, and maybe it's like a Dragon Ball Z Goku thing where if they all believe, then the missiles won't.
Is this the novelization of Dragon Ball Z Goku?
Dang, it is. You figured it out.
Yeah, I think it is Dragon Ball Z
God.
Goku, the novelization.
I should say that I like the full last line of this book. There is like a period in there. So technically the last line is just what I read to you, but there's a line before it. The last line of this book is actually, yes, there are assholes who just don't care, but they're massively outnumbered by the people who do. And because of that, I had billions of people on my side. And I thought that was lovely.
Dang.
That's beautiful.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
This is it. This is the book.
Wow.
Yep.
Tell me what the book actually is.
The book is actually The Martian by Andy Weir.
I read that book even.
Yeah.
I read that book even.
Yeah, you did.
Man,
Yeah.
didn't
Wow.
remember that's how it started and ended.
The Martian, of course, is the origin of Julia's famous catchphrase, "Can you believe to learn?"
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Can you believe to learn? Well, that's the end of this ep. If you have
What's
any
the
other
last line of this episode
that's the
gonna
last
be?
line of this
Oh, make it
episode.
count.
What's black and white and red all over? The drawings from this episode, because we're well read and the drawings are in black and white.
If you have another suggestion of what you'd like us to draw, put it in the comments below. And if you like this episode and want to see more of our stuff, why don't you subscribe, hit that bell, like this app. And if you really like us and want to support us and what we do, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Drawfee. We also do live streams on Monday nights and sometimes on Thursdays at twitch.tv/Drawfee Show. You can find us on Twitter and all that stuff. It's all in the summary.
The look on Jacob's face as I said that was so expectant, so hopeful that I was going to get somewhere funny.
I really believed in you.
It was so sad to disappoint you that way. So I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Sorry.
Sorry.